Yes. Today I will be talking about two of the most loved, two of the most well-received characters Doctor Who has ever seen. Angie and Artie. Why am I doing this, you might ask? Well, because I'm bored and there's no Doctor Who until Christmas. Alrighty, so I did a little bit of investigating. No, I'm not going to be a detective, that is stupid. Okay, so Angie and Artie, Maitland, I don't really know, who cares. They appeared a few times throughout Series 7, last seen in The Name of the Doctor. The last we saw of them was when the Doctor was playing some game with them, and then they snuck off to the cinemas and they were never mentioned of again. Like most of you, I was fine with these guys never appearing again. They didn't add anything to the story. They pretty much ruined Nightmare in Silver. But yeah, I was fine with them gone. But I just have to ask, why? Why were they never mentioned again? Why were they not even talked about the slightest after that episode? Well, I did some research on the interwebs and some people have come up with some very creative theories. What happened to Angie and Artie? Alright, let's do this, come on. Some people have theorized very, very dark things, like they could have been kidnapped and killed by the whisperman outside the house, and Clara and the Doctor wouldn't have known yet because they're, well, a bit preoccupied. Very true. Are they dead? Who knows? We don't know. Someone just believes they went to the advanced screening of the 50th anniversary special, which I think is quite cute, because, you know, that episode did come directly after their very last appearance. Some people believe that, you know how Clara had that random thing with the crack in the wall at the end of the Time of the Doctor, that had some effect and zapped Angie and Artie out of existence. But the real reason, the real life reason why Angie and Artie did not return is because no one really liked them. Which is a real shame, because they could have done so much with them, but instead they had no personality other than being little brats, really. And one of them was good at chess. They were so annoying that Radio Times described them as sullen and annoying, and IGN described them as annoying, talentless, and punchable. And so they were basically just cut from the show. Stephen Moffat didn't mention it, Jenna Coleman's never talked about them, Peter Capaldi wouldn't have the faintest idea who they are. And it just annoys me so much. Like, if they just have one line in a future episode, just one line letting me know that, you know, they've moved somewhere else, or they've done something rather, that would have been cool. That would have been a nice close. But instead it's just a lefty loosey thread. It's a loose thread. That's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, this loose thread led on to some theories that we've talked about earlier. But my favorite theory is from this person on this website. I don't know, Mark Rogers. The theory is quite long, but I'll condense it down. It's basically saying that Clara's job as like a babysitter or a nanny, that was her work. That was her job. And then she all of a sudden got a new job working as a teacher, and so she was no longer babysitting. So basically it's just Clara being like, so long, I'm a teacher now. Which is entirely plausible. I believe that very much. But what annoys me about Clara's job, however, is that there was no mention ever of her wanting to be a teacher at all. Like I said before, if they just had like one line in like the Bells of St. John saying, oh yeah, no, I'm training to be a teacher, but for now I'm just babysitting, that would be like, wow, character development. But instead, the first thing you see in the 50th is that Clara has a new job as a teacher, because why not, you know? I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. So if you liked Angie and Artie, you should know that they're, you know, living their life, they're happy, they just don't have Clara as a babysitter anymore. If you didn't like them, well, they were abducted by whispermen at a cinema. So that is it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next video, which is a top 10. Top 10 minisodes. Should be a lot of fun. Hello, Z!
Hello. I'm the Doctor, and you should subscribe to Crispy right now. Do it. What's the harm? Just click subscribe. It's easy. It's simple. Thank you.